You are not the sum of numbers. The numbers on your bank statement, the numbers on your bathroom scales, the number of followers you have on social media, the number your birth certificate says you are, the number in your clothing. Do not let these numbers define you. If you're all consumed by the numbers and the measurements and you're comparing yourself, you're using flawed metrics. And I want to show you why this is holding you back and what you need to focus on instead. So ever since social media, we've got really hung up on numbers. We now judge ourselves by the numbers. We feel good if we get more likes and more followers. We feel good if the bathroom scale shows us a different number, lower. We feel good if we go to a store and we fit into a lower number on our clothes. We feel good if our bank statement has a higher number. So we've got all confused about numbers. The number on the bank statement, the number on the scales, the number on your birth certificate, the number of followers, the number of likes. And it's wrong. Let's talk about numbers. Do you know that the number on your birth certificate doesn't matter? Your chronological age doesn't define you. You have a biological age and a psychological age. The age you feel and the age you act is way more important than the age you are. You can be old when you're young. You can be young when you're old, because youth is a flexible mindset. Youth is flexibility, and flexibility is youth. So do not define yourself by the number your birth certificate says you are, because it doesn't mean a thing. Secondly, your bank balance. Now that is very important. Of course it's important to have enough money to pay your bills and get by. But when you're chasing money and trying to save money and you've lost sight of why you're doing that, that's a mistake. I said to one of my clients, what are you saving for? He said, you know what? No one's ever asked me that question. I'm always saving money, clipping coupons, going to discount stores. And I never really understood what I'm saving for. In fact, I've spent my life in always trying to get a deal, keeping money and not saving it, holding on to it, because I look at the numbers in my bank account and that defines me, and that's wrong. There are many, many, many billionaires who are miserable. If money made you happy, everyone who had money would be happy. It certainly makes you comfortable. It certainly makes life easier, but it does not make you happy. After all, if it was, somebody like Michael Jackson and indeed Prince would have been incredibly happy, but we know that they weren't. And then the results you get on a test, your IQ, again, if you say, yeah, I wasn't a straight A student, my brother was a straight A student, I wasn't, I always got a 60%. I do all these tests and I'm never in the high number. Some of the smartest people in the world were not straight A students. And you know, once you leave school, no one says, hey, what kind of degree have you got? What grade were you at? What college did you go to? It doesn't mean anything. So do not define yourself by how you did at school, what school you went to, what college you went to, and what grades you got. And here's a biggie, the number on the scales. Many of us allow that number to ruin our day. Get on the scales, oh, I gained 2 pounds, I knew it, it's all ruined now. Might as well eat even more. And if we lost them, we go, oh, I feel great. Look what the scales say. We feel good if we can fit into a smaller size of clothing and bad if we need a bigger size of clothing. In fact, many of us have fat clothes and thin clothes. And this is wrong. The perfect body will not make you happy. I'm sure you've heard of supermodels and incredible actresses who look amazing and beautiful and are miserable. And what does that tell you? It is not the number on the scales. If you're making what you see in the mirror the source of your happiness, you're never going to be happy. What makes you happy is your relationship with people and your relationship with you. So do not get on the scales. Scales, I think, make you unhappy. Don't keep measuring yourself. Just live your life and be happy, because at the end of your life, you won't look back and go, I wish I'd been thinner. If only I'd been 7 pounds out. If only I'd been one size less. No one at the end of their life says that. But they often say, wow, I wasted years being on diets, counting calories, getting on the scales, getting weighed, getting measured. What a waste. Because I suddenly realized that that does not make people happy. I've been in the weight loss industry for 34 years. And I've seen people who made their lives miserable. They wouldn't go out in case they ate bread. They wouldn't go out if they gained a pound. They allowed the numbers to define their happiness, and yet they were always unhappy. And here's another huge thing that's happening now, the numbers of followers on social media. How many likes we have, how many answers, how many followers. Some of the happiest people I know only have a few followers, and some of them say, you know what, I don't want to go on social media. I don't need to take photos of my dinner. I'm busy eating my dinner, having a lovely time. One of my clients, who's a very famous rock star, invited me to a concert. Went with my husband, look at this. Everyone's filming it. No one is actually watching. They're all on their cameras filming him. And I bet they never, ever even watch that back. Probably put a clip of it on their Insta. But what's the point when you're so busy taking photos of where you are, who you're with, what you're eating, what you're seeing? You're forgetting to love your life. On my daughter's first birthday, I always remember, wow, I forgot to take a single picture. The next day I had to put on her little dress. I still had the ball pond in the garden and I restaged it. I thought, you know what, I forgot to take pictures because I was having a great time. That was good, wasn't it? That I forgot to take a single photo because I was so enjoying the moment. And now we've gone the other way. I'm so busy taking pictures and posting them. I'm not actually really enjoying it. I'm making it all look fake. I'm photoshopping it and pretending it was wonderful. Live in the moment. Don't Photoshop it. And don't keep taking pictures. Just live it. And the number of followers you have means nothing. Nothing at all. It's how happy you are that means everything. If you want to stop comparing yourself with others because you know you're not living a life, you're monitoring your life and counting the numbers, and that's not a life. If you want to learn how to build deep-rooted, unshakable, unwavering self-esteem and self-confidence and high self-belief that has nothing to do with the numbers, you can rewire your limiting beliefs to make this happen. You can do it at a subconscious level. Click the link below to get started, and I really cannot wait to help you. Check out my next video here. Play the only part we've ever known, and then you make that part your own. Or you go, you know what? I think it's time for a new part. I was told I could never, ever have children. My whole RTT training was based on being told I couldn't have a baby.